Attorney General of Venezuela, Tarek William Saab, stated that in the coming hours, the citizen Edmundo Gonzalez will subpoenaed to testify before the prosecutor's office. Saab summoned the main opposition leader to render statements on his rejection of the final judgment issued by the Supreme Court of Justice, in which the election of President Nicolas Maduro was ratified. The Attorney General stated that Gonzalez Urrutia did not recognize the electoral results given by the National Electoral Council nor the ratification of the Supreme Court of Justice.
Hi, yes, thanks for the time and the contact hearing from the South and for this opportunity to give you the updates of what is going on in Venezuela to you and to our audience. Yes, currently the General Attorney of Venezuela, Tarek William Saab, offered his statements. He addressed the nation and he started by saying that he salutes, he greets, he applauds the decision of the Supreme Court of Justice, the electoral instance of this body of justice, that in this occasion, well, yesterday precisely, was confirming the decision of the National Electoral Council and the results of the July 28th presidential elections that called the win for the current constitutional president of Venezuela, Nicolas Maduro Moros. The Attorney General also started his address saying that he calls for no interference in Venezuela's internal affairs, and he was also summarizing other cases that electoral instances of the justices of other countries were in the same case and in the same situation that Venezuela is right now. He was referring to Brazil with the occasion that the elections were contested also in the United States and in other countries and nations. He also was saying that Venezuela has the right to self-determination and to resolve internally and with its institutions every single of the businesses and problems and maybe this kind of situations that presents in the legal landscape here in Venezuela. Also, the prosecutor, he was explaining the process in the aftermath of the July 28th presidential elections when the president, Nicolas Maduro Moros, was presenting this recourse on the Supreme Court of Justice and how every candidate and representative of the political organizations in the country were present there, offering their statements, their declarations, and the evidence of what they saw, and had also the ballot sheets that they consigned and presented to this instance of justice. And he stressed that the only one candidate that never showed up, that never went to give his statements to the court was Edmundo Gonzalez Urrutia, the candidate for the United Democratic Platform, and he is the far-right opposition candidate and the only one that never showed up for this process, for this legal and justice process in the country. Also, he was saying that Gonzalez Urrutia is still in contempt. This means that he never showed up to the mandate and for the call the subpoena of the Supreme Court of Justice, and afterwards he is still non-abiding by the law. He's not abiding by the mandate of the institutions of the nation, so he is in legal contempt, a figure that is punished by the law here in Venezuela and internationally also. Also, he said that Gonzalez Urrutia is under investigation for the usurpation of functions, and he was referring to the website resultadosconvenezuela.com, which is resultswithvenezuela.com, is a parallel institution that they tried to forge and to create to announce the results of the National Electoral Council also, and to contest its results and give a parallel reality on the results of the July 28th presidential elections. He also said that Gonzalez Urrutia is under investigation for usurpation of functions, as I was saying, the instigation to disobey laws. That means that he was calling people, he was trying to, doing this call on the people of Venezuela to do these disobedience acts, these terrorist actions, these violence actions that had place on July 29th and 30th. And also he was saying that he is under investigation because of conspiracy computer crimes, associations to commit crimes, forgery of public documents, among others. The forgery of public documents, he was referring to the results sheets of the July 28th presidential elections that were published in this website that has no validity and has no institutional backing here in Venezuela. Also, and concluding his intervention, he was saying that in the next hours, Edmundo Gonzalez Urrutia will be summoned by the public prosecutor's office to render statements on his responsibility with the page, the website, that he attempted to usurp the electoral power. So by now, or so far, this is the information. So the Attorney General's public office is subpoenaing Edmundo Gonzalez Urrutia because most of all, or maybe grosso modo, and this usurpation of functions and the forgery of public documents. That's to say that is a crime because it is trying to establish parallel state, a parallel reality here in Venezuela, and as so far he's still in contempt with the calling of the institutions. That's the information so far. Those were the declarations of the General Attorney Tarek William Saab, and we are expecting other statements and maybe other actions in the future, so stay tuned with TeleSUR English for more information. Now we give you back the signal. We are back to you.
Para ocupar un lugar en el podio.